A fire in Kittitas County thought to be under control jumps containment and doubles in size, prompting calls for evacuation. And this 4th of July, the city of Kennewick has lifted its ban on the sale of fireworks.
And the heat is on today with fire danger looming this weekend. I'll get you ready for the heat to come in my First Alert weather forecast.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good morning, Northwest, on your side.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Jill Sperling.
And I'm Jason Valentine. Welcome to Thursday.
Yes.
Getting close to that weekend.
Yes.
And it is going to be hot as we head into July. Now, we are going to be near triple digits today in some of our areas. Wow. We're going to most likely get there for some of our cities tomorrow. And then we have winds picking up on Saturday for a red flag warning. So
that's right.
That's a warning for officials, first responders, that fire danger is rising. So an interesting week to come. Let's take a look outside, and we have a beautiful morning. And Jill, clear skies for the foreseeable future. We are going to see unhampered sunshine for really the next few days, if not the week ahead. We are seeing just a hint of shower activity, but oddly enough, that is coming in from the west. We haven't seen anything come in from the west for about 4 weeks. So this is a bit of a shift in our kind of weather pattern, and that is going to bring in all this sunshine. 95 for the Yakima region today. In the Tri-Cities area, we're going to be just below that triple-digit ceiling. So upper 90s, mid 90s for Walla Walla. Folks, it is going to be hot today. Make sure you hydrate if you're outside and make sure you have that sunscreen on. So hot Thursday ahead, sunny skies for the foreseeable future, and we do have that fire danger to talk about on Saturday to start July 1st is Saturday, and to start your weekend. Folks, all of that coming up in my forecast, but for right now, I'm going to send it back to Jill.
Thank you, Jason. And we are once again beginning with fires around the region. Fire crews were called to the Yakima Greenway for a large brush fire yesterday afternoon around 1 o'clock. This is near Sarge Hubbard Park. Several fire crews from around the Yakima region responded to the scene. At this time, it's not yet known how the fire started. In Benton County, around the same time, firefighters raced to East Bryson Brown Road for a fire at the junction with US 397. Apple Valley News Now's photojournalist Chris Whitmer was on the scene, and he says the fire wasn't very big and crews were able to get ahead of the flames quickly. No word yet on how that fire started. Yakima area firefighters are fighting a 600-acre wildfire in Kittitas County near Rosa Creek. After getting the fire under control around 295 acres, the fire jumped containment local firefighters had set up and nearly doubled in size in just a few hours, prompting Kittitas County authorities to issue level 1 evacuations for nearby homes. According to the Kittitas County Sheriff's Office, evacuations are in place for residents in the area of Rosa View Drive and Burbank Creek Road. The Washington State Department of Natural Resources says the Rosa Creek fire started Tuesday night. They've been using local firefighting crews and a helicopter, but state resources have been mobilized and are expected at the fire this morning.
We are seeing conditions now that we normally see in August, so we're definitely concerned about how dry it is, and this is actually the earliest we ramped up our preparedness to this degree in our history.
It is unclear how the Rosa Creek fire started, but fire officials want people to take this as a reminder to be careful, not to be the spark this holiday weekend that causes the next wildfire. Well, fireworks went on sale across the state yesterday, and the city of Richland is taking steps to try and lower the fire risk. The city says crews will be at Leslie Groves Park cutting a 20-foot fire break between the Riverfront Trail and homes. The city says a fire break will help lower the fire risk, but you also need to remember to take a bucket of water with you and drown those fireworks once you're done with them. And for the first time in decades, Kennewick has officially lifted the firework ban in the city for 2023. Alexander Ortega has run a fireworks tent for 14 years, and this year his excitement is unmatched. Fireworks went on sale yesterday morning, and while some types of fireworks are still illegal, there are still many options to choose from.
So as far as anything aerial, anything that spins on the ground, smoke balls, all that stuff, you know, they're not allowing it here in Kennewick. So, you know, you're going to look at a fine of $250 and plus, and then they're going to seize all your illegals.
While fireworks are legal, we are going to be under a fire weather alert starting Saturday because of the extremely hot and dry conditions. Please be careful out there, and even after you're done with fireworks, again, make sure to douse them in a bucket of water so leftover explosives don't accidentally ignite. Well, we often talk about the damage caused by wildfires in the moment, but the aftermath can continue impacting communities for years. That's the situation in Yakima right now. Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell shows us how damage from the Schneider Springs fire northwest of Natchez nearly 2 years ago is now causing problems for the water supply in Yakima.
There's still a lot of debris left over from that fire, and with the recent thunderstorms, it's washed down into the Natchez River, making it so that when that water hits the city of Yakima's Natchez River Water Treatment Plant, it's too dirty for them to be able to filter into the city's domestic water supply. Staff at the water treatment plant say dealing with high levels of turbidity or a lot of debris in the water is nothing new. It happens in the spring when there's a lot of showers, and in the winter when there's a lot of ice flow coming down into the river. The difference is that the city's wells can keep up with the demand when they have to temporarily shut down in spring and winter, but with the demand for irrigation water in the summer, the supply just can't keep up. The city says schools and parks are already conserving water, and at this time they're asking residents to do the same.
Just cut back. I mean, that's all we're asking, is just be conscious of the water you're using, which is, you know, a good message, I think, regardless of the situation.
The water treatment plant is mostly offline at the moment, but they are running it sporadically as the water is clear enough to do so. They're hoping to be fully back up and running in the next couple of days, but it depends on any future thunderstorms and how much debris is in the water. Reporting, Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.
Yesterday, the Central Washington Fentanyl Task Force held its first meeting at the Grandview School District. Washington Representative Dan Newhouse launched the task force earlier this year. His goal is to bring together law enforcement, politicians, addiction treatment experts, medical professionals, and community leaders to come up with solutions to address the fentanyl crisis. Local businesses around the Tri-Cities got the chance to hear from all police chiefs on current public safety topics affecting our region. The Tri-City Regional Chamber of Commerce hosted a luncheon at the Red Lion Hotel for local police chiefs to discuss best business practices, homelessness, drug activity, and gang activity. Officials say the crime rate has increased about 2% since 2020 across the region. Richland Police Chief Bridget Clary says when it comes to public safety, the whole community needs to get involved and take care of one another and let police know if they see something.
So many upstanding members of the community. I didn't want to call and bother you. You guys are so busy. Please call. We want you to call. That's what we're here for. And it helps us. We do a lot with crime analysis. So we track a lot of things through complaints on certain topics, whether it be speeding or trespassing. And that really helps us, you know, because there's much less of us than there are of you.
The chiefs say they want people to communicate with them to keep track of complaints on certain topics. We'll return in just a moment, but first Jason Valentine joins us live now for another quick look at weather.
Folks, the heat is on for your Thursday as we're closing out June with serious heat and more heat and fire danger as we start July this weekend. I'll get you prepared for all of that in my First Alert forecast coming right up.
And a new study suggests that while opioids may be prescribed for various types of pain, the dangerously addictive drugs might actually be ineffective. That's next on Good Morning Northwest.
Next, ET. Mission Impossible's Greg Tarzan Davis joins us in the Bahamas for the ultimate ET mission.
110, 111.
Next, ET.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Ooh, someone just got the new DQ Cake Batter Cookie Dough Blizzard. All that DQ soft serve cake batter flavor, confetti cookie dough pieces, and signature sprinkles? Dad, you said you'd wait until you got home before digging in.
I never said that.
Pretty sure you didn't. Cue the confetti!
That's cold.
Because the new DQ Cake Batter Cookie Dough Blizzard won't be here forever. Only at DQ. Happy tastes good. Get it in the app.
The Y Card, a powerful resource for former Hanford and DOE employees. If you worked in the area and have come down with cancer, lung disease, Parkinson's, or renal failure, you may be eligible for financial compensation and healthcare services. A simple phone call can get the process started. Atomic Home Health. Don't wait. Call today.
Memorial Aquatic Park in Pasco is now open. Get your season pass, inquire about swim lessons, or sign up for a swim team today. Open Swim starts at 1 p.m. daily. Join all the special events that Pasco Parks and Recreation has to offer all summer long. You can learn more at pascoparksandrec.com. Get fit, have fun, and do more with Pasco Parks and Rec.
It's a celebration of Merlot this summer in Walla Walla, July 13th through the 15th. Join more than 50 Walla Walla wineries for Celebrate Walla Walla Valley Wine. Take part in special tastings of rare library wines, enjoy intimate winemaker dinners, and gain access to premium Merlots during the wine panel presentation and tasting. Participate in this full sensory experience from July 13th through the 15th. Tickets are on sale now at wallawallawine.com.
Hey fans, it's Eric the Peanut Guy from your Tri-City Dust Devils. Your Dust Devils are back Wednesday, June 28th through Monday, July 3rd. Come out for a weekend full of fireworks. Saturday, July 1st, we'll light up the night sky thanks to Benton Franklin Orthopedic Associates. Then Monday, July 3rd, in celebration of Independence Day, we'll have a one-of-a-kind fireworks display, courtesy of U.S. Cellular. For tickets, visit DustDevilsBaseball.com. Dust Devils Baseball. It'll blow you away.
At Honda, we offer complimentary maintenance for 2 years or 24,000 miles. Just enjoy the ride, knowing we cover routine items like oil changes, tire rotations, and multi-point inspections. Honda Service Pass, available to purchasers of all 2023 Honda vehicles. Get yours today.
This is it. $165 registration extended for just 2 more days. Ends midnight Sunday, July 2nd.
Are one of the most typically prescribed treatments worldwide for treating lower back pain, but a new study has found they might not work. The study looked at 310 people who sought help for neck or lower back pain from primary care clinics or hospitals in Sydney, Australia between February of 16 and March of 22. Participants were divided into 2 groups and treated for 6 weeks. One got a placebo and the other 20 micrograms of oxycodone per day. The study found opioids weren't any more helpful than the placebo in their effects on back and neck pain. Researchers also found opioids appear to cause harm even after short-term sensible use. The opioid group had worse mental health scores and more reported bouts of nausea, dizziness, and constipation compared to the placebo group. The study was published Wednesday in the Journal of the Lancet. Well, could taking a certain type of hormone replacement treatment or therapy increase a woman's chances of developing dementia? A new study out of Denmark has doctors debating that idea. Researchers looked at the medical records of 56,000 Danish women between 2000 and 2018. They found women who took a combination of estrogen and progestin for menopausal symptoms had a 24% increased rate of dementia compared with women who never had been on HRT. But doctors who wrote an editorial about the study interpret the data differently. They say women who are already at risk for dementia may seek out hormone replacement therapy. Women who experience hot flashes, mood changes, and sleep issues, all of which impact cognition, are more likely to use HRT. The study and editorial are in the BMJ Journal. Coming up, a shocking scene in North Carolina after a Delta flight is forced to make an emergency landing after the plane's nose gear fails to deploy. And I'll return with your first alert weather forecast. Let me get you ready for all the heat that is on deck that is coming up next on Good Morning Northwest.
You know, when you're behind the wheel, be it in an airplane, car, or boat, you take on certain responsibility for yourself and for the other guy. So even when you're enjoying yourself this summer, keep safety and responsibility in mind.
There are some people who have been tricked and lied to by someone they trust, someone they may even love, someone who sells them for sex. That's sex trafficking, and it's a crime. If you're a victim of sex trafficking, know that there is hope. There is a way out, a way to a better life. There are people who can help. You just need to take the first step.
The Support Advocacy and Resource Center, SARC, is here to help. Visit us at supportadvocacyresourcecenter.org. Services are free and confidential.
This is how legends 2024 Chevy Silverado HD with Duramax diesel. And the Chevy Silverado with powerful TurboMax engine. No matter what route you take, there's a Chevy truck to get you there. Find new roads. Get 1.9% financing on all 2023 Silverado 1500 LT TurboMax pickups, or get $4,250 total cash allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle. See your community Chevy dealers.
4th of July is here, and we're celebrating with special hours this Saturday during our 4th of July sale at More Furniture. Save on all our latest styles for every room to celebrate this summer. We have the looks you've been waiting for in stock and on sale. You can also chat with a style expert and browse all of our sale specials online at morefurniture.com. Find huge savings during the 4th of July sale with special hours, Saturday from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m., only at More Furniture for less.
Do you listen to the TV on high volume or have trouble hearing conversations? Then you would benefit from hearing aids. Don't waste thousands on expensive hearing aids when you can get Nano's revolutionary technology for just $297. Don't be fooled by higher-priced hearing aids. The CIC Recharge is a true hearing aid, not an amplifier. With rechargeable technology many customers say is superior to more expensive models. Call now and get not one, but 2 Nano hearing aids for just $297. Plus, we'll add a portable charging case and ship your order absolutely free. The CIC Recharge has a tiny in-the-ear canal design that is nearly invisible. Why keep missing out on important conversations or waste thousands of dollars? Call and get 2 CIC Recharge hearing aids for only $297 and free shipping.
800-820-2755. Again, that's 800-820-2755.
You know, when you're behind the wheel, be it in an airplane, car, or boat, you take on certain responsibility for yourself and for the other guy. So even when you're enjoying yourself this summer, keep safety and responsibility in mind.
Portion of Cap KV sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier. From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Jason Valentine.
Good Thursday morning, everyone. Welcome to almost the weekend. We are looking clear this morning. We have beautiful blue skies, just a hint of cloud coverage coming in from the west, but still, folks, we are looking lovely. So Ellensburg, you might be seeing a little bit of cloud coverage this morning, but we're going to see that burn off and just ample sunshine on the way. So as we move into this morning and into our day, look at all of this sunshine on tap as we head into Friday, tomorrow morning, as we start our weekend. Plenty of sunshine as well. Again, just will-o-wisps of clouds coming through. Other than that, clear skies. It is going to be gorgeous, and we're going to be seeing heat coming with all of this clear skies as well, and that really isn't going to abate for some time. So current temperatures, we are in the 60s where we have been for pretty much this week, in the upper in Hanford to the lower Walla Walla and Ellensburg, but do get ready for another warm morning ahead. So our temperature trend, we are remaining very warm or very hot for the week ahead. And we do expect to see just temperatures just sticking right in those upper to mid 90s for the Tri-Cities. Then for the rest of our areas, mid to upper 90s as well. It is going to be a hot week ahead, and we don't see really any relief anytime soon. So wind speeds, we are remaining very light in the wind department. Ellensburg really is going to be our one area that's going to be seeing some heavier winds, especially as we get to tomorrow and Saturday. And speaking of which, we have a red flag warning Saturday. That's 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. So what is a red flag warning? It is for a warning pretty much from the government for first responders, so firemen, ambulance drivers, and whatnot, that fire danger is raised for this period so they can be prepared. What makes a red flag warning? Well, we have low humidity, gusty winds, and dry and hot temperatures. Well, that's certainly what we have on Saturday, and especially in the Ellensburg area, they're going to see winds up to 20 to 30 miles per hour. The rest of our area is not too bad, up to 15 mile per hour winds on your Saturday. And really, for the Tri-Cities, Yakima areas, we're still not seeing too much wind. We are going to see it again, some gusty conditions at times on Saturday, but still no real wind events per se for the week ahead. So let's take a look at our highs today. It's going to be warm. Mid-90s for Yakima and Toppenish, 90 degrees for Ellensburg. When Ellensburg gets to 90, all of our areas are going to be very, very warm. Mid to upper 90s for the Mid-Columbia. And again, folks, we're going to be right on par with this as we head into tomorrow, and mid-90s. So we were thinking we could see triple digits by Friday. It looks like we're going to back off a little bit on that. A hint of, again, a will-o-wisp of clouds for Yakima today. And look at all of this sunshine. And again, that will continue into what looks to be a very hot and nice Independence Day on Tuesday. We do hit July on Saturday. Get your rent checks ready. And overnight lows, mid to lower 60s. Just a beautiful week ahead. Tri-Cities area, we're in the upper 90s tomorrow, today and Friday. Then mid to upper 90s, let's just say, weekend into our next work week. Could see triple digits as we get to Wednesday. So folks, get ready for a beautiful day today. A hint of cloud coverage here and there. Ample sunshine, highs mid to upper 90s. And again, folks, we do have that heightened fire danger coming on Saturday.
The runway at Charlotte Douglas International Airport has reopened after a Delta flight's emergency landing forced it to be closed for about 12 hours on Wednesday. The Atlanta-based carrier says this is a rare occurrence, and the flight crews train extensively to safely manage situations like this. John Lawrence reports.
Delta Flight 1092 left Atlanta Wednesday morning and arrived in Charlotte roughly 90 minutes later, but the landing was anything but normal.
Casual evacuation.
The 96 passengers on board heard the words people don't want to hear while on a plane.
Come this way, leave everything, jump and slide.
According to a statement from Delta, the plane's nose gear didn't go down, forcing an emergency landing.
There was some smoke in the cabin, so that was a little concerning. But the flight attendants did well. The pilot came on with his instructions that we would be exiting. And so we all exited safely.
No injuries were reported, but some passengers were understandably shaken.
Palms are sweating. I grabbed my phone, tried to text my wife, tell her I love her. Just a really scary situation.
This is just another headache for the overall airline industry, which hasn't been soaring well over the past few days.
We had hit with some pretty tough weather. It's affected a lot of flights. I reached my hotel room about 2:30 in the morning last night after my flight got canceled and the next one got delayed. A lot of Americans are going through the same thing.
And AAA forecasts nearly 4.2 million people will be traveling by air for the July 4th holiday. I'm John Lawrence reporting.
AAA says 50.7 million Americans will travel at least 50 miles from home this holiday weekend, which would set a July 4th record. United Airlines is calling all hands on deck to get out of its multi-day schedule meltdown. The airline has been canceling more flights than any other airline since Saturday. According to FlightAware, more than 2,400 United flights have been canceled and over 5,500 have been delayed. United reports off-duty flight attendants are now calling in from across the country to staff open trips. Pilots are getting aircraft moving. Contact center teams are working overtime, and airport customer service staff are working to deliver bags and board flights. The airline says it is beginning to see improvement across its operation and insists it will be back on track for the upcoming holiday weekend. The July 4th holiday travel rush kicks off in earnest today.
United Airlines has some internal issues they need to work through. They've really been struggling this week, even relative to other U.S. airlines. But where we do agree is that there need to be more resources for air traffic control. That's why we're hiring 1,500 more controllers this year. We got plans for another 1,800 controllers next year.
As the summer travel season kicks into high gear, industry experts are warning travelers to keep an eye out for bed bugs. So how do you spot and prevent bed bugs and keep them from coming home with you? 1. Inspect the room. Check mattress seams, headboards, and the box spring for any tiny brownish red stains or live bugs. 2. Keep your luggage elevated. Put it on a desk or bathroom counter to minimize the chances of bugs crawling into your belongings. And 3. Use plastic bags to store your dirty clothes and avoid bugs from hitching a ride home. 4. Once you get home, isolate your luggage and inspect it. And 5. Wash clothes in hot water and dry them on high heat. Set sail in style. The world's biggest cruise ship is set to debut in early 2024. Royal Caribbean International's Icon of the Seas is making a big splash. It was built in Finland and recently began open sea tests. Weighing in at around 250,000 tons, Icon of the Seas boasts the largest cruise ship water park, over 40 ways to dine, 7 pools, 20 decks, and more amenities. The family-friendly boat is Royal Caribbean International's first ship powered by clean energy. When we return on Good Morning Northwest, a study more than 15 years in the making, astronomers hear proof of a cosmic phenomenon that Albert Einstein predicted in 1916.
Wait until you see how much unclaimed money there is out there. Thousands and thousands of dollars. And people who just didn't know it was theirs for the taking. Now this week, GMA's about to show them the money. So, is there unclaimed money out there that could be yours? Watch GMA this week.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience in the U.S., they offer the versatility and reliability to get the job done right, all year round. Right now at participating dealers, get a Kubota compact tractor for 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
Pasco's Grand Old 4th of July celebration begins Saturday morning, July 1st at 8 with a family bike ride. July 4th Tuesday fun begins at Memorial Park with a Kiwanis breakfast at 7, and the Grand Old 4th of July parade returns with a new extended route at 10. The Camp Patriot Show and Shine at noon with a cardboard regatta at 1. And the free Grand Old 4th of July fireworks show is at Pasco Sporting Complex at 10 that evening. More activities info at PascoGO4.com. That's PascoGO4.com.
Rick's Custom Fencing and Decking was proud to take part in the Great American Flag Swap. Our commitment to quality craftsmanship, superior service, and community support is a reflection of our love for this great nation. Rick's Fencing and Decking thanks you for joining us in honoring our veterans and all who serve.
Held over by popular demand, the Battle of the Brands Northwest Spa Sale. Save up to 50% off hot tubs and swim spas. From competing brands fighting for your business. Easy financing, immediate delivery. And Sunday at Kennewick's Columbia Center Mall. MWSpaSale.com.
Hey fans, it's Eric the Peanut Guy from your Tri-City Dust Devils. Your Dust Devils are back Wednesday, June 28th through Monday, July 3rd. Come out for a weekend full of fireworks. Saturday, July 1st, will light up the night sky thanks to Benton Franklin Orthopedic Associates. Then Monday, July 3rd, in celebration of Independence Day, we'll have a one-of-a-kind fireworks display, courtesy of U.S. Cellular. For tickets, visit DustDevilsBaseball.com. Dust Devils Baseball. It'll blow you away.
The sale of the season is here. It's the Star-Spangled 4th of July sale at Furniture Row. That's 5 days where the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend on living, dining, bedroom, and mattresses. Plus, make your cash go further with 6 years no-interest financing. And check out doorbusters while they last. But don't wait. The Star-Spangled 4th of July sale at Furniture Row ends Tuesday the 4th.
Homeowners, Washington is moving to renewable power. Consider an investment in green energy. Rooftop solar with Solar Power Northwest, a true one-stop shop. Solar Power Northwest, a better way to solar.
This is Broadway's Rock of Ages Bay, July 21st at Legends Casino Hotel.
Time right now is 5:28. Astronomers have been able to hear the celestial hum of powerful gravitational waves echoing across the universe for the first time.
You don't say.
I don't know what that would sound like.
The waves were likely created by collisions between supermassive black holes. Their observations reveal that the waves occur at different frequencies and oscillate for decades. Some of those waves slowly ripple as they pass through our Milky Way galaxy.
The study involved more than 190 scientists over 15 years. The findings were published Wednesday in the Astrophysical Journal Letters. The discovery could help scientists better understand cosmic phenomena such as supermassive black holes and how often galaxies merge.
Gravitational waves, initially predicted by Albert Einstein in 1916, are ripples in space-time.
Wow.
They were first detected in 2015. So it's not just ripples of like almost waves of space. If you think
Right.
of space as an ocean, the waves of an ocean, right? It's not just waves of, yes, exactly. So
Hard to wrap my head around.
if you were to enter the ripple, you would go off in time.
Go back in time.
Yes, or go forward in
Or go
time.
forward.
More likely. Anyways, very cool, and well, let's hope they learn some stuff, more stuff. Let's just keep it going.
Keep learning.
Quick look outside. We're going to learn how your weather is going to be for your 4th of July weekend. One hint, it's going to be sunny. That's coming up.
And coming up on Good Morning Northwest, eyes turn toward the Supreme Court of the United States as the justices are preparing to make several major rulings. And the Department of Justice is on the hunt for medical professionals who received billions of dollars in fraudulent COVID relief funds.
In today's Tech Bites, rising online harassment. An Anti-Defamation League report finds internet hate speech at an all-time high. 52% of adults say they've been harassed, up from 40% last year. The ADL says companies should better enforce their anti-hate policies. Next, a new feature on Android TV. Google has added a new shop tab for rentals and purchases. It allows users to explore new titles, while a library section shows movies and TV shows you've already bought. The change mirrors one made on Amazon Prime Video last year. And finally, Peloton is gamifying your workout. The exercise company has launched Lane Break Tread, an arcade-style workout on the treadmill. Lane Break debuted last year for the bike. Peloton users can now locate the feature on the treadmill in the More Runs section. Now, I'd tell a pun on a treadmill, but it would just be a run-on sentence. Those are your Tech Bites.
Show summer who's boss with Wayfair's 4th of July clearance. Shop all the top grills and more up to 40% off with smokin' fast shipping. And get Wayfair deals so epic, it'll feel like you're getting away with something. So take summer into your own hands and get extra outdoorsy with Wayfair's 4th of July clearance, June 28th through July 5th.
Wayfair, you've got just what I need.
One Prilosec OTC each morning blocks heartburn all day and all night. Prilosec OTC reduces excess acid for 24 hours, blocking heartburn before it starts. One pill a day, 24 hours, zero heartburn.
Just between us, you know what's better than mopping? Anything. Ugh. Well, I switched to Swiffer WetJet, and it's awesome. It's an all-in-one that absorbs dirt and grime deep inside.
And it helps prevent streaks and haze. WetJet is so worth it. Love it or your money back.
The Supreme Court is expected to hand down several major rulings soon, including one that could impact President Biden's student debt relief plan. And the Department of Justice is taking on medical professionals who were responsible for defrauding the United States COVID Relief Fund.
And the heat is on with fire danger looming this weekend. Not a good sign right before 4th of July. I'll get you ready for the heat, my first alert weather forecast.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good morning, Northwest. On your side.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us. I'm Jill Sperling.
And I'm Jason Valentine. It's Thursday. Let's see. It's hard to rhyme something or have something with Thursday. It
is.
Because you need a th sound.
Yes.
It's a fantastic Thursday.
A fantastic Thursday. There you go.
We'll put our mental caps on that one. Good morning, Jill.
Good morning, Jason.
And we're close to that weekend, so we love that. And if you like the heat and you like sunshine, you're in luck.
Yes. Very hot coming up.
Ample on the way. Let's take a look outside at our lovely Legends Skycam. And look at all that blue sky. And we have more of it on the way. It is going to be a hot and beautiful weekend, but we do have heightened fire danger coming on Saturday. I'll get to that in a second. So just a hint of cloud coverage coming in from the west, but other than that, we are looking lovely, and we're going to be remaining that way. So for our daily planner, plenty of sunshine, highs mid-90s today for Yakima. We're in the upper 90s for the Tri-Cities area. So again, just incrementally warming up every day this week. 95 as well for Walla Walla. So folks, it is going to be a hot Thursday ahead and really a hot next couple of days, if not week ahead. Sunny skies, and we're going to see sunny skies through at least 4th of July next week. But we do have fire danger to talk about on Saturday. So all that in my forecast, that's coming up. But for right now, let's send it back to Jill.
Now to the Supreme Court, and some major rulings due as soon as today. One of them involves student loan debt relief. Some borrowers are now speaking out, saying they refuse to pay back their loans, no matter what the court decides. ABC's Justin Finch explains.
The Supreme Court is expected to hand down a new round of opinions this morning. One decision could determine whether President Biden's $400 billion plan to forgive student loan debt is constitutional. The plan would forgive up to $20,000 in debt for people like Ashley Robinson.
It's like throwing money out the window and setting it on fire.
If the court rules against Biden's debt relief, Robinson says she may join a growing movement calling for a union of defiant borrowers who will simply stop making payments. Robinson says she's paid about $33,000 toward her $50,000 loan balance. But she says when she checked her balance recently, the total she owes remained around $50,000 because of the interest.
Trying to make these payments, but they haven't gone anywhere. So it literally is like a hamster wheel. You're just going absolutely nowhere.
Another decision from the court could affect higher education. The justices could put an end to affirmative action programs.
Can colleges and universities continue to use race as one factor among many when they admit students? That's been the law of the land for more than 40 years. The Supreme Court has appeared ready to roll that back.
The justices could also decide a case involving anti-discrimination laws. At issue, can businesses refuse to serve LGBTQ people because of free speech?
We could also see a ruling about religious accommodations at work after a man sued over being forced to work on Sundays. The Biden administration is putting more resources toward solving cases of missing and murdered Indigenous women and people. The Department of Justice will be sending 5 attorneys and 5 coordinators to regions across the United States, including Washington and Oregon. Those 10 people will be focused specifically on helping with MMIP cases and related crimes and working across jurisdictions to help bring together federal, tribal, state, and local law enforcement on these investigations. Federal authorities are taking action against dozens of people accused of trying to defraud Medicare and Medicaid, and that is a correction from earlier when I said the COVID relief plan. At least 2 of them are here in eastern Washington. The Department of Justice says doctors, nurses, and other medical professionals across more than a dozen states got away with $2.5 billion through a variety of schemes, including allegedly pushing unnecessary medical equipment. The U.S. Attorney for Eastern Washington says one doctor in Yakima is facing charges on 16 counts, accused of conspiracy to bill Medicare for millions of dollars worth of unnecessary genetic tests and medical equipment over the course of less than 2 years. A pharmacist in Wenatchee is also facing charges, accused of faking COVID-19 vaccine information. Jason Valentine is here with a look at your forecast.
You see it right there, plenty of sunshine, plenty of mostly clear skies. We have a hot weekend on the way. Let me get you ready for that, including some fire danger Saturday. That's coming right up.
And history was made on the baseball diamond last night as Yankees pitcher Domingo Germán accomplishes one of the most difficult feats in sports.
At West Richland Family Dental and Prime Dental Pasco, we are open from 7 a.m. until 7 p.m., Monday through Friday, plus Saturdays for when the week gets to be too full. West Richland Family Dental and Prime Dental Pasco, stunning smiles for the whole family.
Shelter. Out here, it's the most important thing. But the good thing is, my Ford F-150 provides enough power to keep working.
Get a great deal on an F-150, only at your local Ford dealer.
Name this little rock and roll legend.
Lupe Fiasco.
The comedy game show where Grandma knows best.
Empire State of Mind is performed by what rapper?
Jay-Z.
Kelly Ripa hosts Generation Gap. Premieres tonight on ABC.
From Camp Keyview, Apple Valley Eats.
The next time your jaws are aching for a really great seafood dinner, where would you rather be?
I'd rather be at Sea Galley. Now, isn't that a good idea? At Sea Galley, we have lobster and clam chowder and shrimp At Sea Galley, you don't need to wait for the weekend. We offer 3 cuts of slow roasted juicy prime rib 7 days a week. And don't forget, we offer our all-you-can-eat salad bar. Or the Shipwreck Lounge with local beers, wines, and a variety of signature drinks. And don't forget, we've got crab legs. Come on down to Sea Galley.
So come get your crab legs tonight.
A new roof looks great. A new roof with new gutters looks amazing. With Arrow Roofing, amazing is now more affordable than ever. Get 25% off gutters with your new re-roof. Did we mention our 50-year roof warranty at no extra cost? Don't miss this limited time offer. Give Arrow Roofing a call today.
Whether you're looking to add a splash of color to your home, planting your very own vegetable garden, or expanding your dream landscape, Queen's Gate Gardens is the place to go this summer. Queen's Gate Gardens in Richland, let's grow together.
Saturday. Join Apple Valley News Now and the Tri-City Dust Devils for a night of baseball and fireworks. It's the best show in town as the Hillsboro Hops play your Dust Devils, followed by fireworks. Game time's 6:30 Saturday at Giesa Stadium. See you at the game.
That sound. Wolves. Boy, they sound hungry.
Load up, wolves!
Good thing this Ford Explorer has Sync 3 technology. Keeps them entertained on the way to dinner.
Get a great deal on an Explorer, only at your local Ford dealer.
Portion of Cap KV sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, Tennessee State University is the first historically black school to introduce collegiate ice hockey to its athletic program. Announced on Wednesday prior to the 2023 National Hockey League draft, the HBCU is set to offer men's hockey at the club level, with hopes of one day becoming an NCAA Division I college team. TSU Hockey said it hopes to create a legacy that inspires future generations. The NHL and Nashville Predators have partnered with the school on the new program.
Once we get this model launched for the world to see, there's going to be HBCU presidents calling President Glenda Glover.
They already do.
and she will definitely give them insight on how to do this.
All right. Well, New York Yankees pitcher Domingo Germán pitched his way into the record books last night, tossing Major League Baseball's first perfect game in nearly 11 years. And folks, just to give you an idea, Major League Baseball has been around for some time. It's only the 24th perfect game in MLB history. So he threw, again, Felix Hernandez for the Mariners last time it happened. He threw it against the Tampa Bay Rays, August of 2012. 30-year-old Germán pitched all 9 innings in the Yankees' 11-0 road victory against the Athletics. The Dominican-born right-hander, who was the first pitcher from his nation to throw a perfect game, cited the death of a relative a few days ago as inspiration for his historical performance. The win left the Yankees 9.5 games out of first place in the American League East. Well, the gymnastics world is flipping with excitement. Simone Biles is on an entry list for the U.S. Classic in August. If the 26-year-old competes, it will be her first competition since the Tokyo Olympics. Biles pulled out of the team event after struggling with twisties, a term used to describe mental blocks when performing mid-air. The U.S. Classic is an annual elite gymnastics meet. Competitors must sign up to take part, but once registered are not required to participate. This leaves gymnastics fanatics around the world wondering, will we see Simone Biles for the first time in 3 years? Coming up, Oregon Governor Tina Kotek has appointed a new Secretary of State after the controversial resignation of her predecessor. And folks, all of your first alert weather forecast, that is coming up next. It's going to be a sparkler of a day. Stick with us. You're watching Good Morning Northwest.
Portion of Cap KV sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
For a limited time, save 32% on a Samsung French door fridge at Fred's 4th of July sale.
This family-sized French door is designed with a modern look to accent your kitchen.
On sale for only $15.99, Fred's has this Samsung fridge in stock and ready for pickup or delivery.
With separate pantry drawers for storage, this Samsung French door can handle all your groceries. Save $700 on this Samsung fridge on sale for only $15.99.
Don't miss Fred's Appliance 4th of July sale.
This may look like an action-adventure movie, but it's a Nissan sales event ad. Things are heating up. Good thing this Rogue has the most standard safety features in its class. Our competitors can't say that.
Get 0% financing for 36 months on select Rogue trims.
Hurry. These epic offers won't last forever.
There's working you. And then there's chill you. Chill you is more carefree and curious, more present, more relaxed, more fun. Chill you is the best you. There you are. Bring back your chill you with an escape to Coeur d'Alene, the city by the lake. Find countless ways to play and stay in CDA at visitcda.org.
Smoke City for Less is your one-stop shop in Kennewick, Richland, Pasco, West Richland, and Hermiston. Every location is conveniently located, and now Smoke City for Less Hermiston has relocated to North 1st Street by AutoZone. An easy turnoff, $3.95 and you are there. For the lowest prices and largest selection of vape mods, the best batteries, tobacco products, kratom, and specialty products too. Open 7 days a week, 5 locations, Kennewick, Richland, Pasco, West Richland, and the new location in Hermiston, off $3.95. Smoke City for Less. We smoke the competition.
Introducing the new line of crispy chicken pizzas from Little Caesars. Large pizzas with white sauce and crispy chicken, topped with either a swirl of barbecue, buffalo, or garlic parm sauce, or choose no swirl at all. New crispy chicken pizzas available online for $9.99.
Pizza, pizza.
The savings continue with Bi-Mart's latest membership savings book, posted online at bimart.com. There's 16 pages filled with savings in every department. Soak up the sun. We have what you need to cool off in your own pool or get out on the water. Plus, pick up all the essentials for camping in the Pacific Northwest, and don't forget the snacks and beverages to go with it. Save now at Bi-Mart, your Northwest employee-owned membership store.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Jason Valentine.
Good Thursday morning, everyone. Oh, we're getting close to that weekend, and a hot weekend is on deck. Oh, just beautiful, ample sunshine throughout our areas. Folks, I hope you're going to have an opportunity to get outside and enjoy today, tomorrow, or this weekend. All of this sunshine. Again, folks, please put on that sunscreen and hydrate, but it is going to be quite nice really throughout the Northwest. We're seeing just a hint of cloud coverage coming in from the Northwest, but folks, our areas are going to be just sparkling. It is going to be beautiful, plenty of blue skies. In our Futurecast morning right now, as we're looking into our day, more clear skies, into Friday morning, and that's going to continue into our, well, weekend. It is going to be absolutely gorgeous, and it's just going to continue day after day. We have a week ahead of mostly to totally clear skies, and quite a lot of heat is going to accompany that as well. So our temperatures right now, we are just smack dab in the 60s, from 67 in Hanford all the way down to 60 in Ellensburg. But folks, these warm conditions continue for your morning hours, and could be even a little warmer as we head into our weekend. So for today and tomorrow, we're going to be, this is for the Tri-Cities, upper 90s. So we're 10 degrees above our average. All of our areas Again, Ellensburg a little bit on the lower end. They're right around 90 degrees. The rest of our cities, mid to upper 90s today, tomorrow, maybe a little cooler or a little less hot for our weekend, and then possibly up to triple digits by the time we get to Wednesday, Independence Day at 98. So folks, really just very warm temperatures, mid to upper 90s for most of our areas for the next couple of days. Now wind speeds, not much of a factor today. We are seeing 10-mile-per-hour winds in Ellensburg, and they're going to see between 20 and 30-mile-per-hour winds on Saturday. And we do have a red flag warning coming on Saturday from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Now, what is a red flag warning? It is the government warning first alert folks, first responders, who are firefighters or they work in the medical profession, that fire danger is elevated, and that is going to be the case on Saturday. Now, what makes a red flag warning? It needs low humidity, gusty winds, and very dry and hot conditions. Well, that's what we have on Saturday, especially in Ellensburg. Our other areas for Saturday, 10 to 15 mile-per-hour winds, so it's not as intense of a red flag warning as we usually get, but still it is certainly there. We are seeing 10 to 15 mile-per-hour winds at times for the week ahead. Can again say for Ellensburg with those heavier winds. So mid-90s for Yakima, Toppenish, and 90 for Ellensburg. Over in the mid-Columbia, we're in the mid to upper 90s. And in the Blue Mountain region, right in those mid-90s as well. Just a steady increase in our temps this week. So it looks like similar conditions tomorrow. So what you see today is what you're going to get tomorrow. A little bit less hot for your weekend, mid to lower 90s, especially on your Saturday, and then just slowly ascending towards Wednesday of next week. In the Tri-Cities area, mid to upper 90s for the week ahead. Could see a chance of a triple digit here or there. And again, we're looking very hot for your Independence Day on Tuesday. So folks, for your Thursday, plenty of sunshine, light winds. Get ready for a lovely Thursday ahead and prepare for that fire danger coming Saturday.
Oregon Governor Tina Kotek has appointed a new Secretary of State after the former secretary resigned under criticism for her lucrative work as a marijuana business consultant. That happened at the same time as her office was auditing the Oregon Liquor and Cannabis Commission. Kotek appointed Lavon Griffin-Valade to take over. She's currently a novelist, but Kotek says she worked as a government performance auditor for almost 20 years, mostly in Portland and Multnomah County. She'll serve as Secretary of State for the next 18 months until the next one is elected. Well, June is the perfect time to think about adding another member to the family, and we're not talking about kids, but pets. It's National Adopt a Cat Month, and while we've only got a few more days of the month, it's important that these animals find their forever homes. Riley Fitzgerald tells us a few reasons a cat might be right for you, and that's coming up on Good Morning Northwest. When we come back, the competitors at a Washington State racing track are unlike any others. We'll have more after the break.
We're all here to talk about her.
Hello. We built her so we could get a family plan.
Well, with US Cellular, it's just $19.99 per line.
I guess we don't need that fourth line.
This is awkward.
US Cellular, built for us. Next, ET. Mission Impossible's Greg Tarzan Davis joins us in the Bahamas for the ultimate ET mission.
110, 111.
Next, ET.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Held over by popular demand. The Battle of the Brands Northwest Spa Sale. Save up to 50% off hot tubs and swim spas. From competing brands fighting for your business. Easy financing. Immediate delivery. And Sunday at Kennewick's Columbia Center Mall. MWSpaSale.com.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, you can enjoy the dreams you've worked so hard to achieve. Save up to 27% when you bundle home, auto, and life. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
4th of July is here, and we're celebrating with special hours this Saturday during our 4th of July sale at More Furniture. Save on all our latest styles for every room to celebrate this summer. We have the looks you've been waiting for in stock and on sale. You can also chat with a style expert and browse all of our sales specials online at morefurniture.com. Find huge savings during the 4th of July sale with special hours, Saturday from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m., only at More Furniture for Less.
The Children's Developmental Center has been empowering families and improving children's lives through comprehensive early intervention, education, and therapeutic services since 1977. That is 46 years of positive impact in the Tri-Cities region. Our work is supported by businesses, local service clubs, and individuals like you. We all know someone with special needs, so let's collectively continue to prepare infants and toddlers with special needs for life.
It's a celebration of Merlot this summer in Walla Walla, July 13th through the 15th. Join more than 50 Walla Walla wineries for Celebrate Walla Walla Valley Wine. Take part in special tastings of rare library wines, enjoy intimate winemaker dinners, and gain access to premium Merlots during the wine panel presentation and tasting. Participate in this full sensory experience from July 13th through the 15th. Tickets are on sale now at wallawallawine.com.
Right now at US Cellular, you can get a new phone without having to trade in your old one.
Trade you my PB&J for that phone.
No, kid, you don't have to trade. See? $600 off any phone at US Cellular. No trade-in needed.
Boom. Chocolate milk.
I'll take the chocolate milk.
US Cellular, built for us.
The best way to end your day. Friends, tonight at 11:05.
Welcome back, everyone. Let's take a trip closer to home, and my goodness, it is a gorgeous morning. Hope you're able to get up and enjoy it, and hope you're having a good Thursday so far. So let's take a look at those hot highs we have. You know, if Ellensburg is 90, we are going to be seeing a hot day throughout all of our areas. We could see a little bit of cloud coverage, especially this morning, but as we move along in the day, we'll see more and more just plain old sunshine, mostly sunny skies for the Yakima Valley. Over in the lovely Mid-Columbia, mid to upper 90s today, and in the Blue Mountain region, we're just a little cooler in some pockets, even 89 in Boardman. If you're looking to cool down, maybe Boardman's the place to go, but do get ready for a hot and sunny day, and really hot and sunny conditions for the foreseeable future.
And they're off their feet, that is.
Oh, you don't say. Well, contestants face planted in the dirt track at the first so-called grandparents race at Emerald Downs in Auburn, Washington, a track known for a variety of unusual races. Jeannie Moos reports.
Off and running.
If you think thoroughbreds are all that run at Emerald Downs Racetrack in Washington State, hold your horses.
And they're off in the Grandparents Derby. Oh, we had a spill, another spill.
2 spills and a 40-yard dash? Ain't that grand. Parents, about 25 of them competed. The winner was Steve Butler, who said he hadn't been in a race in 50 years since he played high school football. The Grandparents Derby joins other wacky races.
And babies away.
Ranging from the Diaper Derby.
Corgis away.
To the Corgi Derby that Emerald Downs is known for.
Wieners away. Slinky off nicely. Slinky romps to victory.
There are no real prizes except for trophies, and an empty trophy can leave a winning wiener looking for a treat.
Slinky says, "What's up with giving me an empty bowl?"
Are you guys looking forward to the finals?
We're looking forward to a lot of beer afterwards.
But Emerald Downs' most popular oddball race,
and they're off,
is the T-Rex Derby. As many as 150 competitors have dressed up in inflatable T-Rex costumes.
Dino Sexy Rexy, Dino Sexy Rexy!
Even while displaying some fancy footwork, most of the dinosaurs managed to stay on their feet, but the grandparents, not so much. The 2 guys who face planted exploded out of the gate, then imploded on the track. No one was hurt, no one went extinct. Jeannie Moos, CNN, New York.
Well, I am happy that no one was hurt.
Yes, Jill was not a fan of the grandparents race.
I just don't want to see anyone falling and getting hurt.
No, and those 2 gentlemen, that was faceplant central.
Those were some big